I am Dr. Surendra Kumar, Professor, School of Management. Today we are discussing about the team leader and facilitator. Team leaders. We have discussed about that leaders. Leader has basically a followers in a certain specific condition is to be there. Now we have already discussed this thing in the leadership qualities, each and everything. But there's certain things, certain differences in between the leadership, in particular the team leaders. Because though there are certain all the things is what are the first? There are certain functions. The first function is to develop the teamwork. Develop teamwork. So for the leaders, this is the first thing. So one of the primary functions related to the team building process and related to the leadership in the team leadership was there. So to develop the teamwork. The second is to act as a representative of the work group. Third, to act as a counselor of the people at work. This is the main thing is to be there. For the leader, this is not an auto dictatorship is to be there. You can say down this autocratic type of leadership is to be there. This is basically a participatory types. And to act as a counselor of the people at work. So we have to use it certain times. We have to do a counseling work. Then we have to take the time management. This is the prime things. If you have to do the time. Because team for the certain specific time limit. After a specific time limit, the things are team will be dissolved and they will return back to the group members. So for the managing of effective team process, a leader should have the time management process. Then proper use of power. They have the power, but for the motivations, certain stabilization, they have to use the proper times. Then secure effectiveness of group effort. Effectiveness. Because they are the team members. And team member has certain qualities, certain specific qualities which other have not existed. So for the these of things we have to use it. Now the leadership style, leadership approaches, whatever the things we have already considered. And the team leaders, because for the team leader, every team members, whatever the member is to be the institutions, we have already discussed that every members of the organization is the team member. That's why they are in the working in the institution is to be there. And every members, every student, they have to be there. Now, for proper most effective styles for the team leader, there are certain styles which they have to use it. So it's time. The same thing is to be facilitator. We will discuss later. If you are discussing about the facilitator who facilitates the things. So in the certain specific condition, we need the facilitator. Who may be a team leader or may not be a team leader. May be possible some senior person may be there, they have to put on in the facilitation process. So in the facilitators of that. So what is the role, what are the skills to be required by the team leader? First is executive, execute the things. Executive. Second is developer. The manager adopting this style attached greatest importance to the people at work and has minimum concern for the work is to be there. So then behavioral autocrats. So manager should be behave like approaches. So behavioral approach was there. Then they should put on the bureaucrats, listen everyone, discuss. Then they will put on the proper assignments. Then compromiser. This is the prime skill. A manager who is equally concerned with the people and work in a situation which requires emphasis on one of these. Then missionary. The missionary manager is one who aims at harmonious relationship was there. The resulters. Now, maybe possible there are certain factors was there which create this type of styles. These are the basically general styles which to be created by the team member. So there are certain factors maybe. The factors may be own personality of the team leader, expectations and behavior of his superiors, subordinates characteristics, requirement of task to be performed by the subordinates. For this team leader may act. Then expectations and behavior of fellow members, and then organizational cultures. Now, what the qualities should have by this team leader? Certain. First is mental and physical health. This is the mental and physical health. Physical health. It is to be bare, puts and pressures of leadership. It is essential for the leader to have sound health and mental and physical both. Second is empathy. Nothing is to be cut down. Everyone use these things. A leader must have the capacity to appropriate others and look at things from the subordinates' angle. This attitude of the leader motivates his subordinates. Then self-confidence. Confidence about one's leadership ability makes it possible for a leader to analyze and face different situations. Awareness of others' opinion about himself. This is the prime consideration for the team leader. लोग हमें क्या समझते हैं, हमारे बारे में क्या जानना चाहते हैं, ये चीजें जरूर होनी चाहिए. For the team members, for the team leader, ये एक essential part है. Awareness of others' opinion. आपको जानना चाहिए, because leader have self-confidence, should not ignore how others perceive him or a leader's leader. Then objectivity. A leader who is effective does not get carried away by emotions. Then ability to communicate. Communicate means to give them the proper professional communication. Whatever he tells, others should clearly understand, and with the value of feedback is to be there. So ability to communicate, this is the primary. Then sense of purpose and responsibility. A leader must have clarity of purpose and responsibility to be able to inspire the subordinate to achieve his specific goals and the task. Other than this, there's certain other qualities is to be there. Certain other qualities like enthusiasm, courage, sense of directions, judgments, tact, courtesy, integrity. These are the general things. But what else is to be there? There are also something, other personal qualities also that should bear by a team leader. What the personal qualities they should have? That is internality, optimism, self-restraint, social concern, this type of. Team leader plays a vital role in different conditions and different roles. So there is also some role related activities also, like he should be a strategy formulator, cultural builders, networking competences, people's first approach, this type of. With this is the team leader. And what about the facilitator? Because we have already discussed about the facilitator is the person who can facilitate the things. Because in this particular segment, in the team leader and team facilitator, who facilitate the things in every conditions. Whatever the need is to be there, a leader or a facilitator should facilitate the things. So most people associate the word of facilitator with a training environment. It's not true. That person is the front of the room leading a training session, they may be a facilitator, and offside also the team leader is also the facilitators. So if the condition is to be in that, so a facilitator is an individual whose job is to help to manage a process of information exchange, while an expert's role is to offer advice, particularly about the content of a discussion. The facilitator's role is to help with how the discussion is processing. So in every situation there is a need of a facilitator. So the facilitator should distinguish process from content. So whatever he has, each and every knowledge he has regarding the content, regarding the task, regarding the knowledge, regarding the application is to be there. So distinguishes from the content, then manages the client relationship and prepares thoroughly, uses time and space intentionally, then is skilled in evoking participation and creativity, then capable of maintaining objectivity, releases blocks to the processes, adapts to the changing situations, demonstration professionalism, maintains personal integrity. So the characteristic which already the team leader, maybe he has this type of qualities to be there, but it's not essential. There are some specific qualities, specific characteristics is to be there in the characteristics should be there in the facilitator, like asking rather than telling. He should ready to ask, because as much as he has to know, definitely he has clarified each and every idea has to be there. Then paying personal compliments. Third, willing to spend time in building relationship rather than always being मैं ही मैं नहीं. Everyone, relationship building should be there. Then task oriented. Next, initiating conversation rather than waiting for someone else to. Always try to initiate. These are the specific qualities should be there in the facilitator. Asking for others' opinion rather than always having to offer their own. Ask others also. Then negotiating rather than directing decision making. Then listening without interpreting. Interpreting or interrupting is to be there. Then enabling, able to be restrained when the situation requires it. Drawing energy from outside themselves rather than from within. Basing decisions upon institutions rather than having to other known factors to be there. Then talking to others every time, whatever the decision is to be there, they should be clarified, they should be analyzed, they should be learned. Then pervasive, then sequential is to be there. Then enthusiastic, then systematic. Outgoing, then serious, and more like a coach than a scientist. So facilitator is like a coach. Whatever the condition, whatever the situation is to be there, they are doing. Then is naturally curious about the people, things and life in general. Can make the big picture of that. So this is the facilitator is to be there. So the facilitator, there should be a clear-cut idea. Now he has to take up this enthusiastic approach is to be there. Without this type of approach, he cannot do anything is to be there. For the team, there should be something, because team, the prime responsibility is to be there, each person included in that. And as per the need, the facilitator should examine clear-cut ideas, clear-cut situation, then accordingly he should behave. And their behavior and their represent will lead the processes to be there. So the core skills, if you have to go down, what are the core skills for the facilitators? Because we have learned these like qualities, whatever the coach is to be there, this is like a facilitator was there. But regarding the some specific positions like body language should be very, very positive, then coaching approach, then conflict interpersonal, he should be eradicate as and when the process to be there, then he should be a listening approach, then motivating, negotiating, presenting, questionable approach, trust. And in the team building structure, team building processors, team building facilitators, though the facilitator should be clearly things, because there are certain core skills to be required. And what were the group will be? Group-based problem solving and decision making. Group-based problem solving. Group-based problem solving. Group-based problem solving. Then good conflict management. This is the prime foundations. Then group evaluators, group evaluations. Because whenever any facilitator will come down, their role is totally different. Team leader will lead the team and facilitator will facilitate the team. In the facilitation, he has to step by step the process was to be there, because he has a man without power like. So this type of things. So group facilitation process, then group learning, then meeting management like agendas, group notes, etc. Then planning, many kinds of things including strategic planning, then business planning like team building, specific tips, these sorts of things. So in the concluding manuals, whenever we have the things has to be there, because facilitator in the team of group applications and activity. So in the process of the team leaders and the team managers, team processes is to be there, and skills of the person we have already discussed. And according to the facilitator, the organization may yield certain specific tasks, like he can be action planning according, because then he is to estimate the business plannings, then cost benefit analysis is to be taken care by the facilitation process, then he is a project management part of that also. So in the teams, whenever we are discussing about the team facilitator, team leaders, team process, because the process is to be there. So in this overall structure was there, whenever we are discussing about the facilitators, then we are discussing about the team leader, one thing is to be there, because their knowledge, skills, facilitating, these are the very things we have, everyone knows about the things. But there are certain things which is to be, we have already discussed, and we have already discussed about the various theories regarding this. In the, you have listened, you have, I think you have remembered the managerial grid theory. Managerial grid. I'm just, in which we have to do, the person may be work oriented or people oriented. So what is the best is to be there? In certain institution you can say down the people oriented is good, sometimes the work oriented is good, but normally in a approach in the general system, both facilities should be there. Like the person should be work oriented as well as the people oriented. If this type of approach is to be there, then in the team leading processes, team system was there, then accordingly we can say down our work will be very effective in to be there. And in the team leaders and the facilitator process, we can be say down that team leader has the role of the leading the team, and for the facilitator, whatever so is to be, facilitate the execution to be there. So this is the overall concept we have already discussed, and the process is to be maintained accordingly. Then managing the team and the team building processes, we have already discussed the certain things like dimensions of the leadership. The last thing, dimensions. There are 3 dimensions of the leadership. First is for people. People means individuals. Individual means employees. For people. Then second thing is for organization, and third is, what third is? Our society. Our society. So there should be a 3 dimensions leadership should be there, because whatever the work we have to carry out, it should be effective and clearly acknowledged by the system management. And as and when the system is to be accepted, our team will be clearly admirable. So we have today here we have discussed about team leader and the facilitator, in which we have clearly justified now this is the system values is to be there.